had been living together in peace for a long time. A vicious crocodile named Albert.
Hungry. Hungry.
The playful monkeys. The hippo named Bastion, who always wanted to sleep.
I want to sleep. I want to really sleep. What?
The majestic elephants. The chatty parrot named Marilyn.
I am the most beautiful in all of the land.
The curious giraffe. The singing pelican.
Bananas are my favorite things.
The curious turtle. The fastest squirrel named Wushle. The bear named Brummy. The devious vultures.
Did you see that? Brummy went in the freeze again.
We'll tell the king about this.
Exactly.
The smart snake, Lucrezia.
The most rotten man is the informer. Quote from Father's Leader.
The dangerous panther named Bokassa. And of course, the wise and the proud king of the animals, the king. And where different kinds of people live together, there will be disputes.
Hungry. I am so hungry.
Leave me alone. We have decided at the last conference that you are not allowed to eat squirrels. Just stick to it.
But I'm so hungry.
Eat someone else, okay? I, for that matter, am protected by the king.
I'm never allowed to eat who I want. I will move to the Amazon River.
The hippo and the monkeys too, were in each other's way.
I'm tired. I wanted to sleep. I need to be able to sleep at once. Why do you always have to annoy me? Can't you behave? How am I supposed to sleep?
We only have to be quiet during lunch hours from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and it's far past that.
But I'm tired and I want to sleep.
There's nothing we can do, Base Jim. The conference has decided we only have to be quiet from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
But love was not always required either.
Will you go on a date with us, Marilyn?
Are you out of your mind? Haven't you been looking in the mirror lately? I can't have people see you with ugly creatures like you.
But the wise and old lion, the king, was able to settle the conflicts most of the time.
Try to eat the squirrel again, right, Albert?
He did. He already threw me into his mouth.
That isn't true. He ran away. We decided you will leave the poor squirrel alone. He has a right to live just like you do. But I like the taste of the squirrel so much. Unfortunately, there's no way I couldn't eat whoever I wanted to either. You leave Wushle alone. Yes, but I...
Well roared, lion. Shakespeare.
What did you say?
It's nothing.
I just read it out loud. Shakespeare.
Shakespeare! Everyone knows who he is! Shakespeare!
That's too intellectual for me. I don't understand a thing.
And that's how it went, from day after day, week after week, year after year. Not even the old elephants could ever recall it being any different. One day, the king heard the monkeys, Fritz and Franz, arguing over something. It was a weird occasion. They always argued with others, but never with themselves.
Give it back right now, I found it.
That's not true! I saw it first!
What is going on here? Why are you fighting? Also, it's lunchtime. You will have to be quiet. Just wait another hour and you can screech again. Got it?
That's mine! Franz took it away!
That's not true! I found it!
Will you finally be quiet? There you go. Now what's so important that you have to bother the whole jungle on it? Give it to me.
No! It's mine!
And if you're willing, then I'll find a voice. Goodbye.
Well, okay, but I want it back!
This is what you are arguing about, huh? That cannot be true. Where did you even get that?
Was just lying back there!
This is a serious matter. It's a diamond you have found.
See? He said I found it, so it's mine!
Shut your stupid mouth! We need to have a conference right away.
All of the animals came to the conference. They loved conferences. Once it finally went quiet, the king showed everyone the diamond.
The diamond! Isn't it lovely? On our national territory, a diamond mine has been recently discovered.
I found it!
No, I did!
Silence! The question arises, what shall we do?
Isn't it obvious? We'll mine the diamonds and strike it rich.
We'll all be rich. We'll all be stinking rich.
I will wear loads of diamonds and diamond earrings and necklaces and rings and belts.
I feel it's stupid from all you've said, as if a movie will whirled in my head. Goodbye.
It's not that easy. Let's try to think harder right out of the box. The diamonds are in a mine beneath the surface. That means you will have to work to get them.
They will just work for a day for one.
Well, not one day, no goodness, but many days. For weeks and months, you will have to work.
I would consider working for one day, but many of them? Nah, I wouldn't want that.
Then we will have to cut the trees in order to build a road.
Cutting trees? No way. Where would we play?
There are enough trees here. Sometimes they really annoy me.
The animals discussed, considered, and argued until the snake said,
The power and wealth is fleeting, an old jungle saying. What I mean is, if we mine the diamonds and run around all fouled up, word will spread. Not long until humans will come, and our luck will end with gunshots.
Lucrezia is right. If humans come, then they will consider us an obstacle and hunt us down.
They'll make handbags and belts out of you. They will pull out all your tusks. They'll make canned soup out of you. And they'll put you into cages and into a zoo.
Nothing they can make out of me, right?
Ah, yes. They'll clip your tail and use it as a shaving brush.
The points the snake made were convincing. The animals decided everything should stay as it is. The king forbade the animals to go near the diamond, so no one would feel tempted. All the animals were okay with that. Only one could not accept the king's decision. The panther grew more unhappy every day. The hunger for power and wealth grew stronger and stronger.
That conservative swine! He knows nothing of the jungle's needs today. If I were king, things would be much different around here.
He decided something had to happen, so we called the devious vultures.
Our king is a threat to progressivism. He wants to keep us poor and oppressed. Under me, everyone would receive equitable treatment. Elect me as your new leader.
What do we get out of it?
You'll be my bodyguards. You are 001, you 002, and you 003.
Well, yes, Bokassa. Bodyguards are fine and all, but how much does it pay?
Cash on the claw?
All of you will receive as many diamonds as you want. Try giving them to Marilyn. She'll be onto you faster than a jaguar in heat.
Sounds convincing.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
The vultures agreed to try the challenge to animals.
Our king is a tyrant. He oppresses you.
Vultures are out of their minds.
If you vote for Bokassa to be king, you'll be powerful and rich.
Leave me alone, you stupid vultures. Just let me sleep in peace, yeah?
The vultures had no success. Wherever they went, the animals were content with what they had and left the king. One day, the Lion Queen went to the king to tell him she was expecting a child.
I'll be a father. Imagine this, my queen. Me as a real father.
The king was happy and so excited, he forgot to tend to the animals' little problems. He had lost focus. When the hippo came to complain about the loud monkeys again, he said,
Sure, it's okay. You are allowed to eat Wushel.
He has completely lost his mind.
In the future, you better make less noise when others want to sleep, Bastian.
Me? Making less noise? But I never disturbed someone in my life before. That is just not fair.
Bastian disturbs someone else's sleep. That's funny.
The panther Bokassa was sensing the chance he had been waiting for. He sensed the vultures to increase the unhappiness of the animals.
Haven't you noticed the king is going cuckoo crazy?
Well, to be honest, yes. He told others that they could eat me.
And believe me, the only reason he forbade you to go to the mine is because he wants it all to himself. Well, you know what I think? The king is a selfish tyrant.
I don't know. Maybe you are just exaggerating.
But since the king kept making wrong decisions, the animals started to believe the vultures. The snake Lucrezia, the advisor of the king and the queen, noticed what was going on and tried to warn the king.
That will pass. Just you wait until my child is born. My subjects will love him just as much as I will.
You ain't never caught a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine. Held off from Elvis Presley.
Lucrezia stayed skeptical, and she was right. Not only was the panther egging the animals on, he also was telling them everything they wanted to hear.
I'm hungry. I'm never allowed to eat who I want.
When I'm king, you'll be allowed an all-you-can-eat squirrel buffet.
That's good with me.
When I'm king, I'll make it so that no one lays a finger on you.
Do you promise that?
When I'm king, you'll be able to make as much noise as you desire.
For real?
When I'm king, you can sleep 24/7, and I'll throw those pesky monkeys into jail.
That's good. I won't go back to sleeping.
When I'm king, your body will be able to glitter with as many diamonds as you can handle.
Diamonds are the girl's best friend.
He only felt that Lucrezia, she was not corruptible.
Get lost, Bokassa. I'm loyal to the king.
One day, it was time for the lion baby to be born. At first, it looked like the king had been right and the animals had forgotten the lies and false promises of the panther. Everyone wanted to pet the little lion.
He looks so adorably kind.
And he already knows how to yawn like me.
I will teach him somersaults.
The panther considered his case lost, but when he saw the lion baby playing with some sparkling diamonds,
There! Look at that! The king is betraying you. He's hoarding the diamonds and not letting you even look at them.
But that's only because Robin needs something to play with. And it's an exceptional situation.
Exceptional? Hardly. They're valuable objects, not toys for children.
He is right.
Elect me your ruler, and there shall be no such tomfoolery. Everyone will benefit from the diamonds as they see fit.
The old king must go away. King Bokassa will lead the way. The old king must go away. King Bokassa will lead the way. The old king must go away. King Bokassa will lead the way. The old king must go away. King Bokassa will lead the way. The old king must go away. King Bokassa will lead the way. The old king must go away. King Bokassa will lead the way. The old king must go away. King Bokassa will lead the way.
only the baby lion didn't understand and laughed. Just in time, the king noticed a rattlesnake trying to bite the little lion. Robin had hit the snake with his paw, but it was quick and bit his own father. The poison affected him immediately.
I'm now too weak to protect you. Run away as far as you can.
No way, we're not leaving you behind. Bokassa would enjoy killing you anyway.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Oh, jungle song. I will help you with the antidote in my back tooth. That helps. At least you'll be able to walk again.
You did it. You won. You wanted Bokassa to be your king. You will regret it dearly.
Cure the people in my way.
Humiliated and sad, the lion family left. Only the loyal snake Lucrezia accompanied them. They had to walk slowly since the king was still weak from the poison. They walked until they reached the desert where they had decided to stay. Life was quite hard in the desert. The lioness had to do all the work since the lion was resigned and brooding.
What did I do wrong? Why did they banish me?
He was left useless. When the little lion Robin tried to play with him, he sent him away.
Come on, Dad, teach me how to hunt. You promised me.
Robin thought that was just how things were, because he didn't know any better. But soon he found a real friend, Stomper the rabbit.
Hey, you're new around here, right?
Yes, that's exactly right. I'm Robin and I don't have a friend yet. Will you be my friend?
Of course, Robin. I've already figured you're alone. You always look so sad. Come on, I'll show you everything.
Together they wandered through the desert and played in the sand. But he didn't just play all day. His mother insisted he needed to learn something and asked Lucrezia to teach him. Lucrezia was a good teacher. Robin learned to calculate, read, and write. One day, when Robin struggled with his multiplication tables, they were visited.
Hello, Lucrezia. How are you doing? Thinking of Bokassa at night just puts all thought of sleep to fight. I see. You haven't changed. He must be little Robin. He grew up a lot.
Who are these birds?
They were the migrating birds led by Piri, who always passed by to keep Lucrezia and the lioness up to date about the jungle. Up until now, Robin has always been sent away when they came by. He never knew how pathetically his father had been banished.
The lesson is over, Robin. Go play with Stomper.
It's okay, Lucrezia. I think Robin is old enough to be told what happened.
First things first, Robin. We are sick of it. That's the last time we were in the jungle. It gets worse every minute of the day, every time. There is no way we're going back.
What are you even talking about? I don't understand a thing. What's a jungle?
You don't even remember the jungle, Robin? Well, let me tell you this. You were really small when everything happened.
And the birds told him about the panther's schemes and his father's exile.
What happened then, when Bokassa was king?
Oh dear! Terrible and horrible things happened! Just now, the bad Black Panther Bokassa has established a reign in terror. You weren't even out of sight when he jumped with excitement.
First order. We must dig for the diamonds for our goals to be realized.
We'll buy a roller coaster, a merry-go-round, and bumper cars.
And I'll buy all the gummy bears in the world.
And I'll buy a canopy bed.
However, things turned out very differently.
Now, the work hours. The workday shall start at 6 a.m. and end at 6 p.m.
The panther assigned a job to everyone. The elephants had to build roads. The squirrel had to dig for diamonds. The pelican had to bring them to the river for cleaning.
Let the toll join the all workers front, then you're a worker too.
Albert the crocodile and Bastion the hippo had to wash them.
That's enough of that! I'm hungry!
The monkeys, because they were the most skillful, had to shape the diamonds and produce rings and necklaces. The sweet-toothed bear became Bokassa's personal servant and had to cook for him.
Only ever wants meat, never any pudding. I'm sick and tired of all this monotony.
The vultures supervised everything.
He made a mistake again, see?
Of course, the panther also didn't stick to his promises. On the contrary, Bastion, the hippo, wasn't allowed to sleep anymore.
I really want to sleep.
Albert the crocodile wasn't allowed to eat squirrels like Bushel.
But you promised!
I'm a politician. Sometimes I lie. Now get back to work.
The monkeys weren't allowed to play and make noise.
You said we can play as much as we like.
Not when there are diamonds to be mined.
The only ones who liked the new job was the vultures. They watched down the animals all day and wrote down every misstep.
Fritz refuses to work. 20 penalty points.
And when 002 heard the squirrel tell the pelican,
I hope the panther Bokassa chokes on his diamonds.
the vultures wrote happily,
Deduct 50 points from Wisho's credit score for slandering a glorious leader.
Every evening, 001, 002, and 003 went to the panther to tell on the animals. And of course, no one was allowed to keep a single diamond for themselves. They had to give away everything.
That Wushel is far too inefficient. We need a bigger workforce. I've heard about animals who are masters in digging and scooping up dirt. Recruit them.
The vultures went to recruit workforce from abroad. And really, with false promises, they were able to recruit a group of moles for workers of the panther.
It's easy work. You only have to dig a little. It's what you do all the time anyway. You will get high wages. After a few weeks, you can return home as rich men.
The moles scooped and figged, but every time they asked about their wage, the panther said,
You'll get your payments once I'm pleased with your productivity and output, which I've noticed has been sliding lately.
Only work, never pay. I scoop and shovel all day. The other construction site. In the evening, the wolves laid down on the floor, completely exhausted, dreaming of places where they were poor but happy. Not only were the animals getting more desperate and scared by the day, the jungle became uglier as well. The dirt was dug up, ancient trees pulled out. The only thing beautiful was the jewelry made by the monkeys. But the animals were not profiting from it, only the panther and the vultures.
Here you go, Marilyn, a new necklace for you.
Thank you, muy gracias. I'm looking forward to this evening.
Pay the price, the bride will come, the jungle's safe. However, Marilyn always had a bad characteristic.
Why did the animals rebel against the panther? Together, they're much stronger than Bokassa.
Their social being determines their consciousness. Quote from Karl Marx. They're just afraid of that Black Panther.
It's somewhat my fault. If my father would not have been that excited for my birth, none of this would have happened.
Nonsense, Robin. If it wasn't you, the panther would have found another reason to stir them up. It's not your fault. But still, things can go on like this.
The little lion ran to his father as fast as he could, but he just shrugged and said,
They made their choice a long time ago, Robin. They can deal with the consequences.
Robin went back disappointed.
He does not want to help us, as it's their own fault being treated badly.
So the lioness, Robin, Stomper, and Lucrezia had to make a plan without the king's help.
I will just fight and defeat the panther. I'm already very strong. Stomper can confirm.
Oh yes, he really took me for a ride recently.
Oh, holy naivety. Johannes Gross. That's nonsense. First, you're not that strong. And man against man is just nonsense anyway. Prudence is the key. We have to think of something else.
But how do we know?
In the utmost emergency, the middle road brings death. Alexander will get poison, the weapon of the weak. We will poison the bad one.
To death?
Or at least until he's weak enough for us to defeat him. Feels.
How do we get close to him?
We need to get his secret police on our side. They can poison his food.
Sure, we'll make the vultures double agents.
How should we do that? You can't just go there and say you're double agents now.
Secret agents are always corruptible. We just need to bribe them. Then they have to bribe the cook to poison Bokassa's food.
So the animals tried to think of something to bribe the vultures with.
I got it! Computers! We're bribing the computers!
Oh, temporal. Oh, mores. Oh, the times. Oh, the customs. Chichiro. Well, fine then. Let's try bribing them with computers.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to go back to the jungle. You're the only ones who can speak to the vultures.
The migratory birds understood and promised to do their best.
We get computers, you say? Yes, the latest model. It's a super fast processor and at least 10 megabytes of storage. The way you work with your pencils and notebooks, that's archaic. Everyone will laugh at you. Get with the times, man.
He is right. A spy without a computer is laughable.
And they'll work properly?
Of course, with a color screen and a printer. But only if I get one just for myself.
He's right. We all want our own.
That goes without saying. Of course, everyone will get their own computer.
Great. I also want a phone and a modem to tap into 002 and 003's personal conversations.
I also want the modem in the phone. What is a modem anyway?
What do you need a phone for? Probably just some technical mumbo jumbo. We probably don't need a modem for them anyway.
Okay, you shall have your phone and modem.
No, wait, I want what he's having.
Well, fine. So 3 computers, 3 phones, and 3 modems. And in return, you'll help us to get rid of the Panther Bokassa.
You can bet on it, sure.
Hey, cook!
Huh?
You need to help us.
Help you? Are you crazy?
You need to help us poison Bokassa.
Oh, come on. I'm not
falling for that old
ruse.
If I agree with
tell
you,
the
you tell the panther immediately and he'll skip my honey ration.
Certainly not. Listen, we are getting bribes with computers by our old king. And in return, we need to bribe you to poison Bokassa.
What do you want me to bribe me with?
You get as many gummy bears as you want.
In all the colors?
In all the colors.
Impatiently, they waited for the return of the birds.
They didn't get lost, did they, Mother?
Migratory birds never get lost.
I see them. I think they're coming.
We did it! The vultures will be our double agent.
You think we can really trust them?
Don't trust a person who was broken-faced once. Shakes.
They just can't wait for their computers. They'll certainly help us. They are waiting for us on the border of the jungle.
I never planned to come with you. I have to take care of your father, King. I can't leave him alone in this condition.
But the little lion and the snake and the hare went. The camels agreed to accompany them and carry the bribe. The vultures were already waiting at the border.
Actually have the computers.
On the phones. Give me.
No way! First we have to poison the panther, so he'll be weak and we can drive him away.
No problem. Everything is arranged.
We were only waiting to see if you could stick to your word. Come on, 003. The bear is waiting.
You actually have gummy bears! Gimme!
No way. First you have to poison the panther, and then you'll get them.
No problem. Everything is arranged. A little anesthetic, a little sleep aid, and...
A little anesthetic, a little sleep aid, and
Where is my food? I haven't got all day. If I have to wait any longer, I'll eat you raw.
That's the last time you push me around. You'll finally get what's coming to you, you old tyrant.
Bring it over here this instant.
I hope you like it.
That's poison! You poisoned my food!
He laid on the floor, unable to move.
It's done. He is unconscious. Give me the gummy bears.
The vultures gave him the gummy bears and left.
It is done. He's unconscious.
Give us the computers.
And the phones.
They're back there. Have fun.
Curiously, the little lion went into the jungle. He couldn't remember the place, so everything was new and strange. The hare, snake, and camel followed him. The animals stopped working.
What's happening?
If the panther notices, they'll be punished.
But when the animals noticed the panther and vultures nowhere to be seen, they followed the lion.
So that's the bad panther, Bokassa. What are we gonna do with him?
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him,
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him,
Whose
kill him!
souls, alas, are housed within? No, we're not barbarians and murderers.
Then we'll drive him away as he did us.
But how? He's unconscious and he can't move.
They were looking at each other clueless.
I got it. We put him on a raft, then a raft on the river, and when he wakes up, he'll be far away.
Maybe he'll drown at sea.
And then?
Well, he'll end up at some place eventually. But that will never be a problem. Somebody else will have to deal with it.
The elephants were fast at building a raft. Slowly, the raft brought the panther down the river.
Hey, now I finally recognize you! You're the son of our king! Please don't eat me! You're the son of our king!
Our king has returned! Our king has returned!
Finally, I'm allowed to sleep again. Ugh.
But where is our king?
He still hasn't fully recovered yet, but hopefully this will certainly change if you make him king again.
Tell him we all want him to come back.
I'll go back to the desert anyway. I can tell you, you're all very nice, but there's too little sand around here.
What will become of the diamond mine, Robin?
Don't worry, Stomper. It will be closed for now.
Shyly, the moles had come closer.
Who the hey are you? You weren't even here when I left.
These are our guest workers, or so the panther would say. They were more like slaves. Day and night, they had to toil for Bokassa.
That's over now. You're free. If you want to, you can go home. However, you can stay too. I promise you won't have to toil for us.
No. I have to work on my own, Mamma Mia. Mi mama has to open up a restaurant. She will have great food like spaghetti, pasta, lasagna, fettuccine, and all the rest of us appetizers. Mamma Mia.
But it was not only the panther bossing us around. The vultures are almost as bad and might still be dangerous.
You have to defeat them too!
They were defeated already.
And indeed.
Look at this! 003 actually spied on me too.
Now I will infect 001's computer with a virus.
This password is safe from neither of those guys.
Finally, the lioness and the lion arrived at the jungle.
You'll have to be careful with my father. He's still weak. The long journey was demanding for him.
But in a few days, he'll probably feel much better.
Eat someone else, Albert!
They ruined the quiet time around lunch hours. They made a massive noise around 2:07 p.m.
Is this true?
He's worse than the vultures, the old snitch.
This is your last warning about this, you two? That's how governing works. I will show you all of it from now on. Since when I'm old, you'll have to do it in my place.
I have grown fond of the Republic since I have seen so many kings. Very good.
So?
I think we have agreed that the king should be elected from now on.
Of course you can elect a king, but you'll have to understand that you will vote for my son, right? Sure, Let's rule together.